And we are live.
Hi.
We are live from the pits of doom.
I believe so. If you guys can hear
you
us,
hear me?
We can hear you. If you guys can hear us in chat, please let us know.
Heyo.
Anytime now.
Well, so my voice is coming through alright? I'm just laggy on the video, or?
Yeah, your voice is coming through fine. So we may be experiencing just a slight technical difficulty today.
Slight.
Just a slight one. We are having trouble, well, rather, Falster is having trouble getting Roll20 up and running, and that may make things slightly difficult. But why don't you go ahead and introduce the game?
Hi everyone! We're back, partially. Some of us are not here, one of us not here. Jay, who is busy, I guess, with other things. And we are here. I'm trying to load up my Roll20, hoping it works. So you know what, I'm just gonna... And I'm... That is that really sponsored by Wizard of the Coast. And
Does anybody else have issues understanding them?
Yeah, it's choppy as all fuck. So, I guess what he's trying to say is we're not officially sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, so, not officially affiliated with Dungeons and Dragons. We have to say that just to, get that out of the way, right? And let's hope it comes back momentarily.
When we said small technical issues, we meant like Nat 1 levels of critical issues.
Probably worth noting that where I am right now, we're probably about to have a thunderstorm pretty soon, and it's me who's actually running the game, so... Although I think this may be on Falsto's end.
Yeah, it is.
Tell your family to get off the internet, Falsto. Alright. I feel like, we almost lost his signal completely.
Instead of a game today, we're going to be just watching Fausto's cam to see how it acts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he rolled a 1 on his webcam configuration.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
we can't hear you, man.
Or his electronics are overheating the way it's warm here in Belgium.
Oh, we almost got some voice back.
Almost.
It's because Jay isn't here. It's all his fault.
I'm writing this in chat as if they can't actually hear me. You have to keep trying to speak to us, Falster. Let us know if you can hear us. I can't look in the Discord chat because I've got the screens up, so if someone else can see if he's responding there.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the different chats, but nothing's going on.
He began to type in the call chat.
Septic, his face looks to be getting angrier and angrier.
Maybe we should try it and do... Oh, that was his voice. Try killing your video, Fausto. See if it helps. It should help a little bit with his bandwidth issues. If he heard us.
Maybe turn on the pause screen for a moment.
I think it's better that people know what's going on. I don't think it hurts that bad. Wait, there we go. A different camera
Do
angle.
you hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay, but now I. Okay, yeah. Do you hear me?
Yes. We hear
Yes.
you. We see you.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
I only hear. I'm hearing you through the iPad. Wait a second. So see, it's the computer. It's fucked up because I can hear you perfectly on my iPad, but I can't hear you on my computer.
Can you use Roll20 on your computer?
I'm trying.
Well, one step at a time. How can there be such a difference between your home internet and your iPad?
I don't think it's the internet in that case. Probably just a laptop screwing up.
Much better camera also on this, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, let me find a good position for this. Yep.
Now people can see all of our 5 o'clock shadows.
Yeah. Exactly. So we won't be needing.
Mine
to
isn't
see-
really 5 o'clock.
Well, on the bright side, we can actually read the chat for once, guys. So if you've got any questions, go and put them up.
Okay, and now roll 20. Roll 20 is working. That's fine. I think. Okay, it's
All right.
a hack, but I will shut down this camera then. Does it even shut down? I don't know. And okay. Oh, that's not so cool though. I have to find a better position. No? What do you think?
For the purposes of vanity.
It works.
It doesn't have to work. It has to be good.
I think the period of impressing our
I need to
our
impress myself.
viewership of 8 viewers might be.
I need to impress myself. That's what matters.
It's great to have you with us, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We will be getting started shortly.
Oh,
Maybe if I'm happy with my cam.
If you're happy with your cam, clap your hands.
I have no idea what a Boris is, but it sounds like it shouldn't be showing.
A what?
I don't know. It's in the chat.
Boris?
May Katja has written, "Watch out, your Boris is showing."
That's me. That's my name in another campaign.
Oh. Oh.
That's not better, Fausto.
No, it's not. Man. Oh, god damn you. Sorry, viewers. Whoever you are. Maybe I should just hold it like this the whole time so I cannot use one of my hands, but no, it doesn't.
the one hand challenge.
Yeah. Don't want to challenge. Is okay?
It will work. Let's just get
I'm
going.
just not going to look at it, but okay. I mean, you know.
Quick, before we lose even more viewers.
Okay, that's it. I stay like this. Now
Yeah.
it's a bit.
You're completely washed out, which we're used to. So let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's get this party started at this point, right? I mean, yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
So I keep changing this because, you know, I can. So, let's do a quick introduction, right? Why are you losing time? Let's do a quick introduction. Who are we? What are we doing here? We are playing Tales of the Yawning Portal. We normally are 5 players and at the end. Today we have 1 player less, Jay, who usually plays Ella, the gnome druid.
Which
But
is
we
where
still
the
have
empty.
with us, in no apparent order, Kevin playing Andril, the elven wizard, Ben playing Shisa, the UNT Bardlock, Eric playing Mercy, the catfolk or tabaxi as you want to call it, a fighter, and last but not least, or least but not last, Stan playing, I want to say Gak, but that's another campaign, Talin, the dark elf warlock, most important archaeologist, which is his name, Stitchy.
But it's a warlock. I only know of an archaeologist.
Yes, that's all it should be. We have. We are today at session 7, I believe, and our heroes have just. The last session we had a little tour of one part of Siege, not a big tour, just a few hours there, before they were once again taken by a portal that brought them here, where they are now. Another world, another prime material world, another adventure. Looking for the coin of the God of Death, they are now about to enter into an abandoned, not so abandoned, dwarven mine or outpost, which apparently is now inhabited by orcs.
Them damn gits!
For those of you that can see the map, so I don't have Twitch open in front of me, so Ben, that's your thing today. Did I already say that little piece of we're not affiliated with Wizard of the Coast? Was it true?
I repeated it. So
You repeated it?
Yeah.
He's the man.
So now we've said it 3 times. So
Now we said it
we're
3 times,
not
but we're definitely
affiliated.
not getting sued today.
No.
That's good. Okay. So guys, last we left, you had traveled up the Stone Tooth to find the entrance of this ancient dwarven outpost. And you had noticed that 2 bored and not so attent orcs were guarding some sort of entrance up on a ledge on the side of the mountain. They don't seem to have noticed you right now, but what would you like to do? I will say one thing immediately. Ella, seeing that orcs are there at the entrance, says, maybe it is better if I go and check the perimeter of this place while you bring the assault to the main door. We will meet again inside. And she goes. Nice trick. Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
Might be good to maybe just like watch for a while and see like if these guys are attentive, or maybe see if we can find a different way in.
Yeah. Let's see if they're any useful.
Look, we all know orcs are very stupid. What we should do is all just walk up and talk like orcs, and they'll totally believe we're just orcs oddly dressed in paint.
Maybe.
I don't know which world you are from.
I don't know about you, but I don't smell enough for that.
We can fix that.
I could make a suggestion. No, that's
Go
all.
ahead.
I mean a spell suggestion. If we need to.
I can make a stabbing, and then she pulls out her longsword. It's like, it's a spell. I call it stabbing.
I think stroke was better, to be honest.
Don't know who that is. I can
Yes.
guarantee you I make it even flashier, though.
Yeah, you seem to be more strong than stealthy.
She just... You can't tell if she's winking or blinking still.
That's inconvenient. Well,
You see that the orcs are just kind of talking with each other. They seem to be blathering. Anybody here speaks orc?
I don't think I
not
do.
that one.
Nope.
Nobody? Well,
No.
they don't seem to be very happy. They are talking with each other, blathering about something that they're not happy about. But okay, not talking orcish. You don't really know what they're talking about.
What time of the day was it actually?
It is around the late afternoon, so probably the sun will go down in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Right now it's still bright sunlight.
It isn't. It is still sunlight, so you don't feel very
Yeah.
comfortable. That's true. Although you see that they are guarding the entrance of some kind of big cave. So, well, once you have gone through that first problem, you should be fine.
For now I would be staying more towards the back then.
even So perhaps we should observe them for a few hours.
Yeah, sure, can't hurt.
Very well. Then I would like all of you to roll me a group stealth check. So everybody rolls a stealth check, and if the most of you succeed, they'll be fine. To find a place where you can hide yourselves and keep an eye on them in the next few hours.
And you guys should be able to see
A
now
9.
our
That's
dice
seven.
rolls. Let's see. Still...
Okay, I'm too curious. I'm going to open
15.
a Twitch session, just risking my computer to crash completely on me, but I like to live dangerously, what can I say? And
Booyah.
I rolled a 15 because disadvantage because of my armor.
that's correct, yes. So all in all, you think you have done a good job of hiding, and you find yourself a nook where you can stay, hoping that the orcs haven't seen you. When at one point you notice that, especially let me see, your passive perception are more or less the same here. So at one point, Mercy, you notice that one of the orcs is looking down the path, more or less in your direction, with a face that indicates curiosity in a way. Like you probably spotted something where you are.
Can I tell if it's directly us he spotted or just...
He's definitely looking in that direction. Now, if it was really you, you would probably have shouted already, but you are not sure.
I'll lean over to whoever's closest, like, he's noticed something, but I don't think it's us.
Can we
Would have noticed us. He'd be screaming.
Shut up. Be quiet.
You see they talk at each other again, and then you see both of them, they start to move down the path.
Can we look in the opposite direction to see if there's anything past us approaching?
On the opposite side, so from where you're coming from, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. You can look at that, and there isn't anything coming that way right now.
All right then. We'll get ready to attack if they get close enough.
Mercy just kind of like reaches for her trident because she doesn't have time to load up her light crossbow. She's just gonna reach for it and get it.
Say, Mercy,
Ready?
do you have a tail?
I do.
You do?
I am a cat person.
Okay, very well. So you see that you have done a wonderful job of hiding your tail. Huh? But for some reason, both Tallinn and Andril, you see them like one of them just forgot one foot outside of their hiding place, and the other one has his long robe just hanging out in plain view. You see that when the orcs are more or less 60 foot from you, they go like, they point their great axes in your direction. They say something, and then you see them starting to sprint back where they came from.
When they start saying something,
How
that's
far
when they get a eldritch blast in the face.
Okay, then I would say let's roll an initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was about to throw my trident at them.
I can imagine.
You're gonna throw your weapon at them?
I have 2 weapons. I have 3. I have a trident, a longsword, and a light crossbow.
Let's see. I might need to move this up a little bit higher. Ah, you guys can see it.
Look, I'm a gladiator. I come equipped with everything just so I can throw something and look stylish doing it.
And look stylish doing it. I still miss Tallinn.
Oh, I rolled a 17, but I guess my token was
Okay, just roll again and I will put you at 17.
Of course, now I roll a 20.
Okay, Andrew, the orcs are 60 feet from you. They seem to have noticed you, and instead of charging at you, they are actually moving away and trying to get back to the door.
Okay. I summon like a small orb in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I yell at them, "Stop right there, or I will use this to obliterate you."
roll me an intimidation. In which language?
Common.
Roll me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Not
All right.
bad.
You see them stopping for a moment and looking in your direction very carefully, like they're not sure what you say, but clearly you have summoned great power that they do not understand. So they will probably not go as far as they would have. They are like cautiously making their way back instead of just plain running away. Shisa.
Oh, that will be the Eldritch Blast to the face that I was promising. And a 24.
That is definitely a hit.
For 6 force damage to the
6 force damage.
the one that is furthest in. That would be this one.
Yes, you blast that one with a little bolt of force. He's clearly shaken by it. Not dead, but he screams in pain and rage. Talon.
I follow up with a second Eldritch Blast, but not until I've started with Hex. So I
60 feet,
target 90 feet.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
The same one that Shisa hit.
So he's axed.
Yes. And I follow up with my blast.
Oh, I forgot to move up.
A 19.
19 is definitely a hit for 9 points of damage. You see that
3, so 12 points of damage.
12 right now. You see that you blast him, you hit him square in the chest. Black rivulets of smoke and blood start to pour out of his wound, and he falls with a grunt. Oh!
You must show me how to do that more effectively.
You see that the guy that was carefully making his way back, when he sees his companion dying so horribly, he sprints. Let's say with the first 30 feet, he will get at the edge of the ledge, and then he moves again 2, 4, 6. And all the while, roaring with this guttural orcish voice, roar, roar, probably trying to raise some sort of alarm. Mercy.
How far is the cave entrance from me?
The cave entrance itself is at least, so until here, it's 90 feet to the very ledge of the entrance. So, and the cave entrance itself, as you can see on the map, it's like much farther ahead. You still have to climb up a few stairs, and then you will be inside the mountain.
Right.
So to get to the edge of the ledge, right, it's 90 feet.
I can't quite get there in one turn, so I'll just double move and get as close as I can.
Okay, so you are at this moment like 30 feet away from the ledge.
I use my cat speed to go 60.
62 times or
Just 60 once.
just 60 once? Okay, then you don't need your cat speed, right?
I'm just gonna go all the way up with my cat speed this turn. That
Okay,
way,
what does your cat speed do?
it doubles my speed. I just don't want to dash right now.
Ah, you're not dashing. Okay, very well. Then
Yeah.
then that's where you are, 30 feet away.
It's basically just me like moving up without dashing because
Yes,
I don't
okay.
feel like it makes sense for her to dash right now. So
Perfect.
just
Okay.
flavor.
Andril, the orc is now 90 feet away from you, and he's like running for his life to try to get to the door.
Yes, exactly. I will move up to 30 feet. I don't know how far that is. So
Yeah, well, basically you are 30 feet away from Mercy at this point, which is 60 feet away from the ledge.
when I'm standing there, do I see the orc?
You do not, because you still have to climb up, and he is on the platform itself. unless you can fly.
Not yet. I will dash. I will get as
You
far
dash, you are just next to Mercy, 30 feet away from the ledge. Shisa!
She's gonna dash up.
So you're also here with them. Yeah. And Talon.
I'll be following.
Okay. So you're running up the path, trying to get the orc before it's too late. Or you see that he keeps screaming. Apparently not a very brave orc, if there are any. And he keeps fleeing up this ledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Yeah. You saw him entering this tunnel, which is excavated and bring into a place where the walls are more carefully cut. So probably the true entrance of the dwarven compound. Mercy.
I'm just gonna move up to this ledge.
So this is up until here. It's exactly 30 feet.
Okay. I'll get right there,
And you can, you cannot see. Just turn the corner. So yeah, you can't see him. You do hear him, and he definitely went inside this tunnel there.
I'm just gonna hold my action. If anybody gets within 20 feet of me, I'm gonna throw my trident at him.
Very well. Andrew.
I will go up to next to Mercy, and I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Very well.
Man, I thought you was gonna be nice.
Blue lights appear, cover your chest and arms and legs with magical runes. And you are more protected. Shisa.
She is going to cast. Let's see, that's a concentration. I'm just gonna cast. Actually, no, I'm just gonna move up. So I will move like here with a double move.
That's full movement then.
Yeah.
Okay. She said, now that you are so near to the wall, you do notice that there seem to be some kind of arrow slits on the side of the wall.
Can I see them yet? There.
You see that they exist. You can't see through them, but you notice that there are openings on the side of the mountain from which probably archers can shoot.
Then as a free action, I will call that, watch out, archers!
Talon.
Yes. I will follow to behind the others and renew my own armor of shadows.
Very well.
Takes on the green color, shadowy structure as it forms around me.
Okay, great. Then it's the orcs or orc. So the one that you saw running, he disappears from view. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. And you are there. You don't hear anything else happening right now. Mercy.
I'm gonna move up 30.
Go for it.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and hold my action.
Yes. You see that when you arrive at that point, from this slit in the wall, a javelin comes your way.
Oh!
I'm class 17.
Pretty sure that hits me.
That hits you.
It does not.
Oh, it does not. Very well.
I thought I had a 16 armor class. I have an 18 because of my buckler. That's right. Bada boom.
Nice. Very well. So protected by your armor and shield, you manage just in time to lift it and take the javelin on the shield.
I just take the butler, and when I see it, I just punch the tip of it and just break it. It's like, oh, hey,
Wonderful.
got a stick.
Andrew.
I will run up to here, take a bit of a defensive position behind Mercy, and see where the javelin came from.
You saw that the javelin. Well, Mercy can tell the javelin came from here.
And do I see who threw it?
You see that there is like an opening. You can see through the opening. You see parts of some greenish, bulky figure behind it.
Well, I wonder if he's able to dodge this. Acid splash.
You hurl an acid splash through the little hole. Well, it's not that easy to put it exactly there. So the orc will have. He also has a 3/4 cover, so he has advantage of his dexterity save, which he will try.
I just love imagining this
With
little
a
hand.
4. Clearly, he didn't expect an acid ball to come through the hole. And yeah, you hear a scream of pain. Oh!
I love imagining this little hand popping up over Mercy's shoulder and just like a little ball of acid slowly float forward. This guy's
That's
like,
exactly
oh
what happened.
no!
What is going on? She's
What is that?
How low are these crenellations, or like holes in the wall that they're firing their javelins out of? Like,
You think that if you would like crawl all the way, they wouldn't be able to, and attach to the wall, they wouldn't be able to target you.
that's what I'd like to do then. So half movement, or
Yeah.
okay, in which case I make a double move to there.
Yeah, that's correct. So you see Shisa remembering her snake heritage. She goes on the ground and starts to crawl. Talon.
Slither.
Yes.
Slither.
I will move 30 feet into the room. I'll
Mhm.
stop before I get to the slits.
Okay.
I cast my dancing lights, make it the glowing orbs. I can cast them into the shape of a medium humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
And with my bonus action, I make it run forward in front of the slits.
Okay. You see that from this slit and this slit, another javelin comes out, trying to catch your humanoid made of light. Well done.
Mercy laughs very loudly.
It's you hear grunts coming from behind the walls. You don't understand Orcish. They don't seem happy, of course. Some of them are ululating with anger, but apparently they do not come out to face you at this point.
Pathetic.
Mercy.
Mercy, how high is the ceiling?
At this point, you are still on the side of the mountain, so there isn't really.
Okay, so it's
a
not like
ceiling,
we're in
yeah.
like a little, like kind of like a.
Well, when you will step here, let's say, you will see that the ceiling is probably 20 feet.
Okay. I think I'll just go with my original plan of just moving as far as I can, with no worries in the world.
Okay, so you can move 2 times 30.
We don't have the healer today.
Okay, Andrew.
Okay. I'll stop about there.
Okay, then when you stop there, I can show you a bit more that you can see.
Yeah, I had to scroll down a bit. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine. So you can see that there is an entrance. So this hall, it's carved. You see there are some shallow steps here leading through a steep fissure to the south and turning east into the mountainside. Here there is a broad entranceway as being carved out of stone. Marble steps cracked with age and veined with green moss lead up to a strong double door of carved stone, 8 feet wide and almost 10 feet tall. Arrow slits high on the north and south walls command this area. So you notice that here and here there are some arrow slits. You do notice this door, and as you are just looking at it, it just finished closing with a huge boom. Like it was open probably before you arrived here, but somebody has just closed it up. At the same time, when you arrived there from the south, so from here, from this slit, you see another javelin flying your way, but missing once again the mark.
Mercy will like do the same thing she did last time and just like punch the little tip of it, and then she'll put her arms out and start laughing, and she'll just start like, I thought orcs were strong. This is pathetic.
You hear screams of frustration coming from the other side.
Come out and fight me, Greenskin. She'll just sit there, taunting. She has no ways of counter-fighting this.
Yeah, that's true. That was Mercy Andrew.
Mm-hmm. So I will run up to next to Shisa, and I will do my best to try to dodge any javelins being thrown at me. So I take the dodge action.
Okay, very well. So you move up till there, and then you take the dodge action. Okay, Shisa.
Okay, she's gonna continue this tactic until she gets to the corner here. And then she's... Let's see how far. 1, 2, 3. Actually, she'll crawl this far and then take the dodge action.
Okay, very well. Talvin.
I will crawl, well, near the wall I will crawl so I can try and remain under the arrow slits.
Okay, very well. So you can move 2 times 3 squares.
Yeah, I'll make it 5 so I don't stop right in front of an arrow slit.
Okay.
Smart.
So, what happens is this, Andrew, from the 3 arrow slits, you see 3 javelins coming your way. You're dodging, so they will have disadvantage to hit you. Ouch.
Yeah.
14 and 14?
14 doesn't.
Okay, so only one of them hits you for a measly 5 points damage. And Mercy, the same thing happens to you, but coming from this side and this side. But they both miserably miss you. You're there, you're ready, you know they're coming. You keep swatting them away with your shield and your weapon. And they just can't seem to get you.
Taunting them all the while.
Chanting them
Pathetic.
all the while. Very well. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk up to this arrow slit. Could I get my javelin? Not my javelin, my trident through if I stabbed it.
Could you get your trident to stab? You could try, because okay, the trident is it's a stabbing weapon and it's so thin. Of course, it still has a 3/4 cover, so
Okay, I'll try it.
sure. That's a miss. You don't find purchase. You hear the voice of the orc on the other side grunting.
You in there, little pansy? I don't see you.
I will continue doing what I was doing, and I will just walk up, run up,
Mhm.
6, and keep dodging, like there's no tomorrow.
Like there is no tomorrow. Okay, very well.
Hopefully
Very
to
well.
get to tomorrow.
Yeah. Shisa.
Alright, she's going to continue with her cautious approach. However, she is crawling, so she needs to spend half a movement to stand upright.
Yes.
So then she's going to go around the corner and take the dodge action.
Okay, very well. Talon.
Yeah, I will crawl up to the corner, which takes enough that I stop there.
Okay, very well. So, Mercy, you are obstructing that. Yes, you see that from the opposite side, things similar to what you have done is happening. So the orc on the opposite side is trying to jam a javelin in your face, but at this point you also have 3/4 cover, so that's not going to be easy for him. And in fact, it doesn't work out. At the same time, from this side, this orc now has many targets, and he will go. He will try to chuck a javelin at Andrew.
Poor Andrew.
Yeah. You were dodging, right?
I was dodging, yes.
So armor class 11
Doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. Very well. Mercy, it's you again.
I have a question, Mr. GM.
Sure.
If I made a performance roll, could I try to make myself look like the prime target and just try to pull aggro towards myself?
You could try to taunt them. The problem is that they don't really understand you in this way. But you can try, of course. You can certainly try.
I shall try. 19.
19 performance check. So, so since they don't understand you, that would be with disadvantage, which is a natural one. You think you're definitely attracting their attention with all the noise that you're doing and trying. You're not sure if they will now attack you because you have attracted their attention or just because they find you bothering. It could be both.
That's my turn. Refreshing
Andrew.
that cat's agility.
Andrew.
Yes. I will try talking to them as if I was a goblin.
Sir, you forgot about me.
In goblin.
Orcs
All right.
and goblins.
Open the
Not
door.
the same thing.
Well, I'm not gonna let you roll a deception check because you would know that whoever is behind this arrow slit can see you. So
Yeah, but maybe not the ones behind the door.
maybe not the one behind the door. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, you tried. At this point, there doesn't seem to be an effect to it, but yeah. Shisa.
She is going to take the dodge action and move up the stairs.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up to the
Yes.
door.
Yes, you are in front of this big stone door. It is shut. It looks quite sturdy. You're not sure if your powerful limbs will be able to open it just with brute force, but maybe it's something to try. Talon.
Well, Tarlin remembers that he borrowed a alchemist fire earlier in the town. So how wide are these arrow slits? Would I
You
be
can
able
fit.
to?
Sure. Yes, they were chucking javelins to it. So it's,
Yeah. All right. So I will crawl back a little
Mhm.
bit
Yeah.
and try to chuck an alchemist fire through this slit.
Okay. You definitely can do that. Do you need to hit your target, or it will just explode in the first square? I suppose.
I'm honestly not entirely sure. Range touch attack with a range increment of 10 feet.
Okay.
So
Just roll me then a ranged attack roll. So a d20 plus your dexterity.
plus proficiency or
You are not proficient in this.
yeah, okay. So that's 6.
Well, yeah, you missed it, but it does fall on the ground just there. So when it explodes, I suppose it does something.
A direct hit deals 1d6 of fire damage.
And then it spreads on the ground.
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong version of the rules. The 1d4 fire damage.
Okay, you start to hear some roll d4. You start to hear some screams from the opposite side. Clearly somebody has been hurt by this. And you see the light of your fire coming from the arrow slit. Then it's the orcs. Mercy, you see the orc through the arrow slit still trying to stab you with the javelin. Though you're, a natural 20. No amount of defense can stop this from happening. So
Damn it.
it is 10 points. Somehow he finds purchase, and while you are there, performing to attract their attention, you definitely convince this guy, and he manages to stab you just below the chest for 10 points of piercing damage. Not pleasant, clearly.
Oh, you actually have some bite! To like pull it out, but she immediately loses grasp of it. She's like,
Yeah.
dick.
While Andrew, you see another javelin flying your way. Oh, jeez. A natural 20 again. Because that's how I DM. That's how I do things. Only 11 points of piercing damage for you. While Tarlin, you see that from the one arrow slit where you threw fire in, no javelins are coming out.
Why is
And
it
apparently,
Andrew?
you're probably not in the view of those more to the north, so you don't see any other reaction. Mercy, you're bleeding.
Wasn't
Mercy, are you
Andrew
taking away 8
dodging?
points from your character sheet?
I did, but it did
Do you
not.
want me to do it for you? Okay, so Mercy,
Oh, by the way, thank you for the rain.
it's there too now.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to step away because he seems to be quite good at stabbing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look at everybody in the doorway. Come on. These guys are actually starting to learn how to aim. I can't dance this much forever.
Shut up and come and help me with the door.
Might not be a good idea to let more hit us. Mercy's just gonna stand there.
Oh my god.
Dodge action.
Dodge action? Okay, very good. Andrew.
I will run up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
So I will dash over there.
Very well, you are there.
Yes.
Okay. Shisa.
Okay, I'm going to aid Endrel in an action to try and push open the door.
Very well. So Shisa is there, ready to help you, Andrew.
Or whoever else will push it.
Talin.
I will crawl one square and stand up and dodge action.
Okay. You stay there where you are?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, I stay here. I can't move much further.
Okay. Mercy, you seem to be the only visible for north and south side of this room. So here they go. Took. And took. Where are you dodging?
I was.
Okay, well, then both of them miss you. You dodge and parry and slap away their attacks.
I really want that nat one to hit the other guy on the other side. But I know it's not happening.
Okay. Mercy, it is you.
I look at them. Have they tried pushing on the door?
They're ready to.
We're waiting for
Darling,
someone with muscle.
How far back are you?
Just a little bit.
You got a few seconds to move, and then I'll take the dodge action again and just stand there. I'm trying to stop people from taking unnecessary damage where I can take it.
Tanking.
They might not be able to.
Like a true tank. Okay, very well. Angel, you're in front of this 8 feet wide, 10 feet tall stone door.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna be stupid and I will try to open it.
Very well. You put your weight against it, and you can roll me a strength check with advantage because Shisa is helping you. So you're there, you push with all your strength, you puff, you start to sweat, but the door isn't budging. Shisa.
It's a strong door!
Getting ready to aid Mercy, who hopefully will turn up and is a little bit stronger than the hopeless angel.
Okay. Talin.
I will double move towards them.
Go for it.
There.
Very well. The orcs, they do one more attempt at Mercy.
They can keep attempting.
They keep attempting. Frustratingly missing you, of course. What did they expect?
How many javelins do they have?
Mercy. In fact, I think they're arrows, but they use exactly the same.
Mercy will move up and give the door a try herself.
Mm-hmm.
If Andrew moves out the way for her.
Yeah, okay, let's say, between the two of you, you can arrange this, so that's fine. Athletics check. Sorry, strength check. Not that.
With advantage.
With advantage, yes. Mercy tries her best, but still not. Very well. Andril, it is you.
I will dodge.
You are there
Our viewers are
waiting.
so impressed with us right now.
No, I will just. I will actually make a fog cloud in this hallway.
Why didn't you do this before?
We're still getting a hang of this, so yeah, you cover the area in fog. Nobody can see shit anymore. Yeah, that's a perfect cover. Shisa.
She is going to hopefully swap places with Talon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sure.
and then she will
Okay, I allow it.
she will sigh and say to Talon, "You help Mercy, and I shall see if I can do something about these wounds." And she will cast Cure Wounds on Endril
Okay.
for healing 9 hit points.
Nice.
Thank you, Shisa.
I needed that.
Yes.
I need healing.
Well, you are more useful alive.
Thanks.
All right. Talin.
Yeah, I will aid Mercy then in check for opening the door. Actually, Mercy, do you have a crowbar already?
I'll take yours.
Yeah, it takes me, I think, one action to collect it from my backpack.
It's okay. If that's all you do, if you don't help him, then you can do this. You can give him the crowbar.
All right, so I hand the crowbar over, and that's my
Okay,
action.
great.
Then.
You don't see any more javelins. All the fog that is there is also making it impossible to really target you. And there is these big double doors. They don't really make it possible to hear whatever is going on behind that door. So it's Mercy. You have a crowbar, so you will have advantage on your. You know what? Since you have a tool, you can use your athletics instead of your strength to do that with advantage.
Here we go. Natural
It
one.
doesn't matter, both look the same.
Okay, the thing is, it is a very, very sturdy door. So you're there, picking at it, putting your back into it, doing everything you can, at just not working, at least for now. Andrew.
I will just keep an eye and an ear out to see if I can see or hear anyone approaching.
Okay, from which
So,
side? From the cloud.
From the cloud side, yeah.
Okay, very well.
May I make a suggestion? Spells.
Yes,
No,
I
nothing
have
for
spells
this.
that will help.
Just
I do whatever I can to help aid with the door, but I can't do very much more at this point.
Could try Eldritch Blast thing like a hole in the middle.
Sure. I'll do that. I'll attack the door.
okay. You make a little explosion of force against the door. It doesn't seem to be affecting it in any considerable way.
Just to push it open.
Talin.
Well, it doesn't look like I can do that much useful. I will cast my cantrip Mage Hand in front of the southern slit here, and I will make it flip the bird or make a rude gesture.
In fact, well, you go a bit by memory because you don't really see that point because there is a fog cloud. So, but okay, that's fine.
Just a middle finger appears in front of the slit, just like,
You start to hear some voices very feebly shouting from behind the door, and when the sound doesn't really come true, you start to hear a voice coming from this arrow slit in a very, very accented common, saying something like, get it done already. We're waiting for you. Mercy to you.
then open the door, you coward. And she'll try again.
Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
Think of the viewers. Think of the viewers.
It's a dwarven make. There's no breaking it.
Okay, very well.
God damn it.
So, Andrew, what would you like to do? And so our heroes remained in front of these doors for many, many days.
Yes, exactly.
No one's gonna watch this after tonight's episode.
It's over. It's over. We are done. Okay, Andrew, what do you do?
Okay. Mercy, let me try. Maybe I can do it. Give me the crowbar.
No.
If you can. Roll me an athletics check, Andrew.
He nats 20s. It makes me look bad.
That's what I mean. A -1 isn't gonna work. And I know that's
Okay,
mattering,
you see that when you are trying to do this, at the same time, it seems that somebody has removed the barring log behind the door and opened it up. And you see that when this happens, so there are 2 orcs at the side, well, now behind the doors, that have just opened it. And another 2 that charge in with a raid action to smack at the first 2 guys there. Well, they were already like here at the ready to smack you. You were expecting probably this, so they won't have advantage on you. But one of them goes on Tallinn.
oh my
How
god.
even?
With a double crit. Because
The dead Tarlin.
that's how I roll. For
Yeah,
20,
that's sad.
22 points of damage. And the other one will go on Andrew. With a 9, which is a miss, I suppose.
Is Tarlin KO'd?
Yes.
Well, he's down, he's not dead.
At least there's some action happening now.
Shisa, situation it's not looking good.
Not fantastic, no, but she is going to step forward over Tarlin's body, realizing that there's no point in saving him at this particular point in time, and she will bring her Shatter Spike to bear upon the orcs,
Go for it.
channeling a booming blade into it. So, let's see, Shatter Spike, and then booming blade. Oh, 12.
Unfortunately, they are both. No, sorry. Shatter Spike is a miss, but the booming blade.
No, it's the same
that's
attack
something
roll.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so that's a miss. Yeah.
All right. And that's pretty much all she can do for now.
Okay. Tallinn, I would like you to roll as a death save. Here. I will put you behind. That's a fail. Put you behind Shisa for a moment here. Yeah, also, I think you had. I know your X is gone. Which is, okay, very well. So you have a failure. The orcs are here. You see that 2 of them disengage and get ready here, inciting their companions because they're actually behind the door, so they can't really target you. While the 2 forward guys, they keep pummeling at you. So one will go on Shisa with a 6,
Ha!
and the other one will go at Andrew with a 13, which is a miss. So maybe because of the small space where you are in, but the orcs don't manage to find purchase. Mercy. Not much space for you.
No. Marcy will stab her trident into the ground and let it go and pull out her light crossbow.
Okay, very well.
Might as well make use of it.
You can still attack if you want.
Okay,
Of course, it's very cramped, so yeah, they have some. Oh well, nothing that 22 can't manage. So you manage to slip your crossbow on top of the shoulder of Andrew and shoot the orc point blank in the face.
Mm-hmm. And I expend a superiority die to use menacing strike.
Okay, very well. So you can roll the damage.
Plus superiority die is a D8, I believe. Doing 13 damage, and he must
13
make
damage. He's not looking good.
a wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
He rolls a 14.
He beats it.
So he's not frightened, but he's bleeding profusely. Andrew.
Yeah, there's like 2 orcs right in front of me, and I'm like,
That's a fact. You also notice
maybe
one
you
thing.
should all go to sleep.
You also notice one thing. Behind them, you notice that there is this. The room kind of has no eastern wall. There is this broken bridge of ropes hanging from one side, and then there is this rift, of which from where you are you don't see the end of it. On the opposite side of the rift, you see 2 orcs who apparently have just cut the ropes of their side of the rope bridge. And now they are looking at how the battle is going on the other side. But you wanted to put them to sleep, right?
Yes, the 4, the 4 in front of me.
Of course. Go for it.
And I will cast it as a 2nd level spell. Oh, come on.
So it's 28, right?
Yes.
28 means that this guy falls asleep. That's 2. This guy falls asleep, and that's 2 and 13, 15. And so we still have how much left? 13?
13? Yeah.
Then this guy falls asleep. So 3 of them fall asleep.
And then
Oh,
I will move back.
Okay. Is your fog still there?
Yeah, it lasts for an hour.
Okay. And sleep is not a concentration check? A concentration spell?
No.
No. Okay, very well. Shisa.
She will roll her snake eyes and cast a Cure Wounds on Talon.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will move here if she can.
So Tarlin heals 4 points. Then you will move where?
Through the
there.
doors, hopping over the orcs, and...
Oh yeah, you can do that, yes. You see there is another orc which is very well awake here
Yeah.
and ready to come at you, but yeah, you
And
managed
she's
to get
keeping Shadow Spike in between her and the orc.
very well. Talin, you just woke up
Yes.
and there are 3 sleeping orcs in front of you.
I will cast my Eldritch Blast at the one that's sleeping right in front of me. That I'm guessing that's the one that hit me.
Yes. Would you like to go near him?
No.
I will just explain a little mechanical then. When you attack a prone creature with a ranged attack, you have disadvantage.
Oh, right.
If you do this from 5 feet on an unconscious person, not only you have advantage, but every hit will be a crit.
Yeah, right.
It's like shooting somebody point blank with your gun. Yeah.
In that case, I will move close.
Very well. Roll with advantage. That's a hit, and it's a crit.
Yes.
So roll another d10. So it's 11 points in total. He's not dead, but he's awake.
And I will use the rest of my movement to back off again.
Okay.
5, 6.
I would say since he just woke up, he won't make you an attack opportunity because he's just realizing what's going on.
Can you do that from prone?
Yes, but with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, it's the orcs. Shisa, you have an orc next to you, which will try and axe you.
A
With a
question?
Yes.
A 15 would normally be a hit, but she creates a arcane shield in front of her, which blocks the damage completely.
Very well.
Looks like these twisting serpents coming up in like a in this shape, coiling around.
Now, very well. The orcs are too stupid to just wake up their friends. This one that Tarlin stabbed, he comes forward and he just attacks the first thing he sees, which is this cat guy. or girl, sorry, with an axe to the face, but he misses. From
Get
here,
away with it, but
another orc comes. He arrives here, sees the situation, and he gets ready to attack. Mercy.
Mercy drops the crossbow
Mm-hmm.
and will pull her longsword. She's not going to use her trident against this guy. He doesn't deserve it.
Okay, you can still attack.
13.
13 is just a hit. They are only dressed with hide armor, so they're not that difficult.
9 damage.
9 damage. This guy had suffered a bolt to the face, so he dies. Oh!
Adorable.
Do you stay there?
No, I'm gonna move into the room and position myself here.
Okay. You see the two orcs on the other side see what you have done, and you see them start to grab javelins. Andre.
Yeah, I will just look at the one standing next to Mercy, which will
Mhm.
be this one,
Yes.
and don't be so sour.
And you throw him an acid splash.
Yes.
He rolled a natural 20 on his save, because today I only rolled, what, 5 or 6?
Oh,
And,
absolutely. Also, I rolled higher than a 2.
I mean, hey, huh? So he avoids your splash and taunts you. Shisa, you are dueling an orc.
Yes, she is going to lash out with another. Let's see, I've got it selected. Let's try this instead. Shadow Spike and a no hex on it. But
Man, there's a lot
blade
of
is
things
active.
going on
There is.
when you do this. Okay,
Yep.
so you hit it, right?
I hit it. I don't have my Hexblade Curse active at the moment,
Okay.
but I do have the Booming Blade going. So
Okay. So how did you roll a 0?
it's because at below 5th level, there's no actual dice for the first one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's 6 damage.
It is 6 damage total, yes.
Yes. Okay. Nice. He takes it like a real orc, runs and roars at your face with a terrible, terrible smell. Talin.
I aim for the one that's in front of me by Mercy.
Yes.
My blast. For
That's
a
it.
22, 6 damage.
Okay. He takes it in
And
stride.
I will retreat a little bit further into the cloud.
Okay. He's appearing from view. Okay, the orcs don't trust to go into the cloud. But let me see. Yeah, there's just 2 of them. So one will keep attacking Mercy, and the other one will go on Shisa. While the 2 orcs on the other side are still there at the ready with their javelins. They don't think you can get across since there is no bridge anymore. Okay, the one on Shisa at 20,
Gonna have to
not a
take
natural
that.
20.
Gonna have to take that.
You're gonna have to take that. It's 9 points of slashing damage. And the one on Mercy, a 7, which is a miss. She agilely dodges the blows. And it's you, Mercy.
She will block the hit with her buckler and stab her longsword forward, aiming for the throat, and fumbles it terribly.
A 1 and a 20, the duality of life.
Fumbles and foam.
Yeah, it's a fumble with your sword, and you are so near to the ledge.
Surely the other die being a crit might offset that kind of craziness, or is this the part where we reach out to the chat and ask
What
them?
do you guys think?
I'm totally fine with falling because I have a climbing speed, so I can maybe save myself.
No. What I would like you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm.
A 10. Okay, so you see that your sword fumbles down the rift. And you hear it clanging down.
I look at where it went and I look at the orcs like, looks like I'm getting me a new weapon. I'll take yours.
He growls at you.
I'll wave my claws at him.
Andrew.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay, these acid orbs aren't gonna work, so I'm just going to take out this longbow I've been keeping out.
Nice.
I first take a step forward,
Mm-hmm.
shoot at the one above Mercy,
Yes.
or at least try. I failed.
Unfortunately, you fail. Yeah.
Yes, and then I will follow Carlin's example and also hide behind you.
Indeed, a good idea. Shisa.
Alright, she's gonna do the same thing, attack this orc, using Shadow Spike and Moving Blade. 19.
That is a hit, and that's 6 damage.
That's correct.
You are slowly whittling at him. They are, tough orcs, but he's
And-
definitely bleeding from the many wounds.
Right, yeah. I'm just gonna stay. Yeah. This is what I use flanking.
Talon.
I will continue. I will move out of the fog.
Mhm.
But I will cast Toll the Dead on the upper orc.
Okay, go for it.
And
he has to make a wisdom save.
yes, against a 13.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 15. What can I say? It's just the way I do things. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he saved, so it doesn't do anything. But
That's
I
a
will
fact.
move back.
Okay. The orcs. There's 2 of them awake, and they're starting to reason that when they hear the sounds still made by their friends, they realize that they aren't dead. So let's see if one of them is wise enough. You see that the one on top that is attacking Mercy is still like just too enraged to do anything else but attacking Mercy, which he does, missing. While the other guy kicks this orc and he says, "What the hell? Wake up!" You see that this guy here wakes up. He's only just woke up. Didn't really do much, but Mercy.
Which one of the 2 guys looks the most wounded?
I can tell you that the one that Shisa is fighting is very wounded, and also the one that is on the ground. They are both bleeding profusely.
Let's get some claw action in. I'm gonna claw the guy on the ground.
Sure, you have advantage.
18.
It is a hit. That's a hit.
3.
You claw at him and you slash just to his throat as he just woke up, and all he meets is death.
Morning, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart.
Andrew.
Same tactic as before, just getting out of this nice fog I created, lose an arrow, and then hide again.
Sting like a
Because
bee.
Hide like a cockroach.
Ooh!
That's a crit. That's 16 points of damage. You pierce him straight through the
Wait,
eye.
oh.
Yeah, I don't know how you did 16 though. You added 2d8 for some reason, where it should be only 1d8. Yeah, I know what you did. But okay, that's fine. So it's actually 3 plus 5, 8 points of damage, which is still enough anyhow to kill him. So it's fine. He falls down the rift with an arrow in his eye. Oh.
Damn it, I was gonna take his weapon. He owes me one.
Shisa, the smart guy in front of you, is still there.
She'll say to Mercy, "Take this, guys," and she'll strike with Shadow Spike again. Oh, maybe a 14 to miss.
A 14 is a hit.
Yes. For 12 damage.
You slash across his chest, and he dies with a scream. Well, this guy is still sleeping here.
And this guy's axe is now next to Mercy, I hope. And
Yeah.
then she's just gonna duck back. There's a wall here, isn't there?
Yeah, there is an opening. Yeah,
And
there
she-
is. Yeah.
She just wants to double check there's no one down here. And then she'll go back up again. Alright.
Okay, Talvin.
Yes. I will move out. Is the one that's lying there, is he still asleep?
He's asleep. He's asleep. Yeah.
Okay, so that is already 10, 20, 30. Oh, that's gonna be my entire move. And the rift is as wide as we can see, right? Like 30
Yes.
feet?
In fact,
is
I
it
think
wider than what we see on the
1,
map?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 30 feet wide. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, in that case, I will aim for one of the ones that are standing here with their javelins. I should be able to aim 120 feet with my Eldritch Blast, and that's also the dark vision I have.
Go for it.
An 18 for 13 force damage.
13 force damage and 18. Okay.
Yes.
He. Sorry, was it the one on the north or on the south?
The north.
The north guy. Okay. He
And I
takes
move back.
the hit. He has a big hole, a big burning hole in his chest. He definitely like that. You see them both like shouting something in Orcish, and then saying a word that you understand, something to the effect of Ulfe, probably a name of someone.
Okay.
But so they decide then that you have hit them, they decide to start shooting in your direction. At this point, the only person they see is Mercy, so they will both throw javelins at Mercy.
I'm just giving him the Dark Souls. Well, what is it?
But they miss her again. Her armor and agility and her shield protecting her. They should. Mercy.
I will walk over to this guy. I'm just gonna push him into the hole.
Weren't you gonna grab an axe first?
Yeah, you just push him down.
I'll take his.
Yeah, as you take his axe and you push him down. And how deep is this rift? The rift is like, oh gee. Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, the thing is, after a few seconds, you hear something like sploosh. But it's like probably like 200 feet down, and then a splash. So if you didn't hit a rock before, in any case, they are out of this fight.
My next question is looking down this hole,
Mm-hmm.
how long would it take me to climb around? Because I have a climb speed of 30 because of my claws.
To climb around the walls.
Yeah, so like to climb up to
I
the
can tell you.
north.
Yeah,
and
sure.
then down.
1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2. Probably in one round you'll get here. The next round you can be here. Like
I'll start doing that.
Let's go around, fool.
okay, so Mercy starts to. You see her with her kitty cat that way, and the orcs look at it and say, "What?" They seem very surprised that you can do that. Andrew.
Yeah, because I basically didn't see anything happen right now. I will just go out here. See that everyone around here is either dead or missing. And
That's true.
the orcs on the other side, they're like, oh, hi there.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Oh, hi there.
Shisa.
She is going to make a double move up to this corner. Actually, no, she will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and just turn around from this ledge and throw an Eldritch Blast at this guy.
Go for it.
Alright. Eldritch Blast, come on. Eldritch Blast. 14 for 7 force damage.
That is a hit, and he gets the blast. You see that when you hit him, and he suffers, they keep looking back at the door, which is behind them. For some reason, they don't go there. They just stay their ground and try to make you die before they die. Talon.
I move out, then, and I Eldritch Blast the northern one again.
Go for it.
For 11 damage.
He rolls back and dies against this stalagmite connected with the stalactite, and he's gone.
Retreat.
Okay, you see that
I'm a coward.
this guy is starting to panicking. First he moves in this direction a bit. Then he will throw a javelin at Mercy with disadvantage because he's too far for the range of the javelin. Missing him. And then you see him like going to the door and like, with his foot like banging on it. He seems to be almost imploring somebody to open the door. Mercy.
I will double move to see if I can't get on that ledge.
You know what, Mercy? If you roll me an athletics check to do this, to jump on the other side, you will do it in 1 round.
Okay, athletics. 5.
Yay, Skulker's coming back next session!
I wouldn't have jumped, but for the entertainment.
This is so easy. Well, okay, so you see Mercy going like, I can do this. Whoa.
Do I hear her calling?
You do. Oh,
Okay.
wait, where are you? Okay, no, roll me a perception test. You're like far and
Yeah, I'm
behind
like
walls.
really far, but still.
Yeah. Roll me a perception test.
Perception.
You're an elf, who knows? Yes, you do.
Do we hear a split?
Oh no,
Hello?
Mercy!
But do you want to do something, or you just want that she's falling?
Oh,
Better
I know. You just want to know. Okay, no, that's fine.
feather
So
fall.
basically, you see her covering like the first 5 feet of these, and then cats always fall on their feet, so I think she's going to be fine. It is a 200-foot drop to the underground river below,
I was gonna go down there anyway.
Yeah, and you are swept away. You may be meeting her in the next section of this adventure. But okay, we will see. So Mercy disappears from you.
She does have a climb speed, so it is possible she'll climb back up somehow.
She could, yeah. Andrew.
Yeah, I run up to here.
Mhm.
I take a quick look down.
Yeah, well, probably she's out of your 30 or 60 foot of dark vision.
Yeah, 60 foot.
Yeah.
And well, I do see the orc still.
You do. There is an orc there next to the door, imploringly hoping the door will open for him.
Failing again.
Your elven blood is not flowing strong.
No,
Clearly longbow.
certainly isn't.
Shisa.
She's gonna throw another Eldritch Blast,
Mhm.
and she'll say, "We need to find another way down." And she's gonna peep around this corner, and if there's nothing there, she'll progress further. Okay, in which case, 3, 4, 5, so around about there-ish.
Okay, great. Tell me.
Yes, I will move 15, towards this edge and shoot my Eldritch Blast at the guy back there.
Go for it.
That's a 22 to hit for
You
9
definitely
damage.
hit him. You smack him against the door, and then with his
Splat.
with his head splattered, you see, he makes a little waterfall of blood against the door, and he falls down. It seems you have killed the last of these orcs, at least in this area. But yeah, Mercy has fallen into darkness. I would say this is a good moment to take a break, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
It's alright.
Right, guys,
Okay.
we're gonna take that break. Don't go away. And we are back.
Hi.
Alright.
Yes. So we're back. Sorry for the weird camera angle, but my computer is very dodgy today, so I'm using an iPad. So you get to see me constantly looking somewhere else and not you, which be still an advantage. So
Not important to him anymore. I'm sorry.
no,
Good shit.
that's a fact. Sorry, guys. Now, what was going on up until now? Our heroes have entered an abandoned dwarven compound outpost, which actually not that abandoned, as orcs have been living here. They've just faced many of them, suffering some damage. I think everybody's a bit battered and their resources are a bit spent. But most importantly, our resident kitty cat, trying to acrobatically jump from one side to the other of a rift, managed to fall into the rift. Luckily, our elven wizard, with his elven senses and elven speed, managed to get to her just in time to cast a feather on her as to slow her fall. Now, Mercy,
Heyo.
you notice that thanks to the momentum of your jump and combined with the feather fall, you could reach the opposite side of this rift at more or less like 30-40 feet down. So there's still like 140 to go if you want to go all the way down, or you can just climb this 40 feet up and reunite with your companions.
I will look up and I will yell, "Hey guys, I'm gonna get the bridge. I'm good." And then I'll go and try to grab the bridge and bring it up. That's what I'll be spending my time doing.
Okay, so the orcs, they cut the bridge.
Yeah, so like
It's
I
a lost
go
cause,
down,
man.
kind of like if
They cut the bridge here.
cut it where?
So, they were on this side of the ledge, so they cut the bridge on their side, which means that the whole bridge is on this side now.
Okay.
And like the only part attached is the part where you are, so the whole bridge is all the way there.
So, do I think that if I could get the bridge and get to the other side, I could maybe like fasten it enough that one person might be able to come across?
The only way to do this would
I
be
have
to...
ropes, pittons, and the hammer if that helps.
So the way to do this would be to attach one side of a rope to whatever is left of this bridge, then climb to the opposite side,
Are we out of
and then
initiative?
start to attach it. We are out of initiative, yes.
In which case, see, Shisa comes back, looks down at the cat, and says, "Stop wasting our time. Perhaps there is another way around."
If you find it, let me know, because I'll be taking a minute to come back over.
Well, she will scout ahead, although she'll try and do it stealthily.
Okay.
Shall I roll a stealth check, perhaps?
At this moment, no. You don't see anything. Wait, are you the other side? I mean, behind the corner. and this is what you see.
There's a corridor, but it might lead back in the direction across this chasm.
Yeah, I walk up to Shisa and yeah, maybe this could be a way through.
Yes.
So Mercy, your companions are abandoning you. Or have you abandoned them?
I have always been a rogue element. I shall help my orcish overlords. Get the goods! No,
I'll stay
I'm back
here in this area. So
Tali,
I'll
you see
climb.
Mercy climbing up.
welcome back.
Oh, hey. I was never in any danger, totally.
Totally.
Obviously,
Perhaps.
Just take that off of live 7? I'm on 6 now. Good enough.
did you find your sword again?
Oh, hell no. That thing's gone. Got a new axe, though.
Yeah. Those are great axes, so you need to use both hands to use them. So you won't be able to use your shield, but they do 1d12 damage.
I throw it on my back and I pull my trident. Only need one hand for that, baby.
That's correct. Very well.
I'll
Collecting
find a
weapons.
use for this big ass thing. Let's
Collecting
go.
weapons as every fighter should do. Yeah, so Shisa tells you that she has spotted another corridor, which apparently brings deeper into the dwarven compound.
Oh, hey, there is another way.
Yes.
Let's try to see what's behind the next bend, shall we?
Yeah, she will move forward,
While
trying to be
we
quiet.
Walk through these corridors. I will have a look at these walls, the way it's all built. It's still like dwarven style, definitely, or using my
everything is-
historical archaeologist knowledge.
Everything is clearly dwarven made. Although you see that whoever is inhabiting this hall now has not taken any care at all to keep everything in good shape. There's been a cleaning crew in this place for a long time. Clearly, you actually see that the orcs have, everything that they don't use, they just throw it on the ground. There's a lot of garbage lying around, not to mention other more biological things that they just leave around.
Did the orcs have any valuables?
Did the orcs have any valuables? So you rapidly go back to where their corpses are still lying. And in fact, those orcs did not have anything worth mentioning. No.
Oh well.
No, sorry.
What kind of armor were they wearing?
They were wearing hide armor, and Stinky wanted that.
Okay, so what does Shisa see around that corner?
Around that corner, you see the entrance to some other room.
In which case she will slowly sneak up and take a peek inside.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Ooh. A 6.
Yes, so you see something. First of all, you see that standing in the middle of the room, there is an orc who, for some reason, it was just there looking up. Well, you are slithering in. There is no cover between you and him at this point. And he looks at you, and when he sees you, he kind of like points his great axe in your direction, and he says something in Orcish, which looks like a signal to go. And then you see that from here, an orc comes out, and he smacks his axe on your face, or at least he tries to. You can all roll me initiative, but unfortunately these orcs will have a surprise.
Hey!
together with them, what am I here?
And this one, Mercy.
Well done,
Oh, yeah.
no mercy.
I'm exhilarated. I've got that adrenaline pumping. Let's go.
What have I done here?
Got some stories to make.
Okay. So, what have we got here? So yeah, Mercy, you don't know what's going on. Soon you will hear sounds, but for this moment, there isn't much you can do. Same for Tavlin. The one orc that came out and tried to slash at Shisa will do just that. With advantage, because your turn hasn't come yet, Shisa. For 17 to hit you.
And
Unfortunately,
I can't use
no.
reactions either, right?
Unfortunately, no. Only 4 damage though. He rolled, the very bare minimum that he could. And having done that, you see him retreating back into the room. And then it's Andrew who's surprised, Shisa who's surprised. And then Shisa, bad situation. Coming out behind the corner, you see a bigger, burlier, better armored orc. He's so big he almost looks like an ogre to you. Or maybe an in-between an ogre and an orc. An urukai, basically.
An Uruk?
An urukai, yeah. And fortunately, okay, you're right by, so you're not surprised anymore. But he will still try and smack your face. With a natural one, which you know what, since he rolled a natural one, he kind of loses footing and he loses the second attack that he was about to make you.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So, yeah. Mercy, you heard sounds, screams, orcish grunts, and clearly a fight is going on up ahead.
I will double move all the way up to behind Shisha.
Yes. You see there are 2 orcs in the room plus this big guy.
Well, I use my cat's agility up there, and I still can't do anything. So, either way, I can't do anything.
Okay, whatever. Talon, same situation for you.
Yes, I will move forward. There's not much more I can do.
Clearly, you all notice these orcs were ready for you. They were preparing an ambush. So Talon moves.
The double move.
Double move. Okay, it is the orcs' turn. You hear more sounds coming from the side of the room.
Oh.
Though at this point, the Orog is kind of, occupying the door. So you see that the orcs, they kind of get inside the room and preparing themselves for when their opportunity will arise. Andrew.
Yeah. Well, because I don't see anything yet. I round the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of orcs over there.
Yes.
And I think it's actually a good idea to put some fire on their shins.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
Let's see.
A
Flaming
flaming
sphere.
Okay, very well. I will draw a flaming sphere for you. What do you think? If I hold Alt, I can even do circles. Isn't that great?
That's amazing.
This shall be your flaming sphere.
Yes.
Where are we going to put it? Here?
I was thinking here.
That's a good plan. Took. Okay, the flaming sphere is there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll just copy the
text. Sure. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of it. Okay, let's start with that. Huh? But as a bonus action, you can move the sphere and ram it into one creature.
Yeah,
And that creature must make the saving throw. So let's say you ram it into one of them in the beginning. Huh?
I absolutely will.
Who is this?
Which
one?
Let's. The top one.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay, he will roll a dexterity save. Which, of course, will succeed with a natural 20.
Because why not? But
Hey,
so that's
that's a
damage.
gnat he can't hit us with.
But he still takes half damage, right?
Yeah.
That's 6. No, not bad.
Yes.
Yes, you see that the room they're in is it's some sort of bunk room. It's filled with bunks, tables, chairs. The floor is covered with filthy pelts. Probably it's a room for a dozen or so humanoids, all orcs. So the stink emanating from this place is also nothing to underestimate. Shisa.
And,
sorry.
After I do
No,
that,
sure.
I will go back into this corner just to give room to other people.
Okay, very well. Shisa.
There is no apparent way to move past this Orog, right?
With an acrobatics check, you may. Yeah.
Okay, well, I will start with my attack, but I'm also going to mark, or rather, not mark, I'm going to use my, what's it called? My Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
And Booming Blade him. So I will use Shadow Spike. Oh, a 10.
I'm afraid that's a miss. He's very heavily armored. You see, he's covered in plate, black rust plate, with pieces stolen from the dwarves.
And she will try to make the acrobatics check, if she
Sure.
can still do that.
Yeah. You want to go inside the room?
That will be the way to go.
Okay, roll.
Could try to go behind Mercy.
I can't
Okay.
get past him anyway.
The one thing that you know is that when he sees you try to go through him and inside the room, you see that also in his eyes there is a glint of more intelligence than the other orcs. And in fact, what he wants, it's for you to do just that. So you end up like behind him while he stays where he is.
I'm not on that bunk bed, am
What do you say?
I? On the bunk bed?
No, so fine, you can be here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And then is the Orog. Seeing that you are inside the room, he like completely ignores you and he moves forward. So you can make him an attack opportunity.
Oops. Just like my token.
Did you roll?
Yeah, 1. Natural 1.
It's there. It's up there. Okay, well, so yeah. Clearly you don't hit him. While the Orog sees you, Mercy. And he talks in a comprehensible common. And he says, I never killed a big cat before.
And I've never seen one of you squeal like a pig before. We'll both see some new things today.
Let's see.
Oh.
Natural 20. For starter. Are the memories coming back, Ben?
Of TPKs.
Oh, it's alright. 11 points of damage.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're fine. And then he comes back with his axe on you. For 18, which is just a hit, is it?
Yep.
For 16 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Are you down?
I'm down.
Yeah. Already.
Yeah.
Mercy, guess what? It's you. Not me at that save.
About no? I'd like not to. Hey! Can't kill me.
Natural 20. Which means, that saves are rolled at the beginning of your round.
Beginning of your turn.
Which means you have 1 hit point. You are prone though. but you can stand up and do something if you want.
I will stand up. I will then use second wind to
Very
gain
good.
10 plus my level, 13
One.
health.
1d10.
I thought it was just straight 10.
1d10.
Yeah,
plus
no, it's a 1d10. Yep, correct.
Go for it.
The 1d was on a different sentence level.
Go for it.
8.
8. Nice.
I will get up.
Mm-hmm. You see that the orc looks at you. You should have stayed down.
I'll look up at him. I was like, you should have hit me harder. I'm sorry. Stab. 12.
That is a miss.
I will action surge because I really need this guy to take something at least. 20.
That's a hit.
I expend a superiority die
Go for it.
to menacing strike again because I want this guy to go away. So wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Here we go.
Come on. If this is another fucking
Did I
natural
roll?
20.
I didn't. Wisdom
He
saving.
takes 12 damage in total. 11 damage.
Ah!
He failed the save, so he gets
failed.
another 3 damage. And the target must make a or is frightened of you. Okay, very well. So what frightened means is that A, he cannot get nearer to you than what he already is, and B, he will have disadvantage on all his attack rolls until you are there.
That's fine. And then I'm gonna take a step back. He can have that attack of opportunity, but he can't come closer to me.
That's correct. But he will have attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
So
Why?
let's make it or break it.
Because if he misses, which he does, he
He
does
did.
nothing to me, and he can't hit me anymore. Stay
That's
away.
correct. That's correct. So he looks at you. He just tried to hit you, but he's like, he knows that you have something in mind, so he won't get near to you, at least until the end of your next turn. Tamlin.
Well, it did look like he was pretty good at evading attacks, so
Is very heavily
Um,
armored.
yes, instead of using my Eldritch Blast, I will go again with Toll the Dead. So there's a loud bell going off behind him.
Okay.
Oh.
Doom. Wisdom save, I guess.
Yes, a 13
He
DC.
failed.
Was he already damaged at any point?
Clearly, Mercy damaged him.
Yes, right. So that's a D12 then.
Go for it.
10
damage.
damage, necrotic.
Okay, yeah, you see his skin peeling away and disintegrating under your necrotic attack. But now, the issue is this. The Orog is blocking the door. It can't go farther. Mercy, everybody's on the other side, and Shisa is alone in a room with 4 orcs.
However,
It could be a movie. But that's not where we're going there. However, there's an however.
flaming
you see that
sphere.
What is it?
The flaming sphere is there.
Flame sphere is there, but I think it only met end of term, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. So if
That's right.
but if they don't disengage to move out, oh wait, no, yeah, they have to move away. Ah, bugs.
So yeah, what they are doing, Shisa, as you might imagine, is they start to, you know what? 2 of them are kind of scared of the fire. Instead of moving forward, they actually move away from it, like, you know, instinctually. But the other 2, they gather their fury and they come next to you and attack you with their great axes to the face. An 11, which is a miss,
Yes,
and a 19.
I'm gonna have to get the snakes out with a shield.
Yes. Your snakes deflect the blow, and the orcs are frustrated to see that they're missed. Andrew.
Yeah, first of all, I will use my bonus action to move the flaming sphere up to here.
Mm-hmm. You wanna slam it to some guy?
Yeah, the bottom one.
The low one? Okay. So
Yeah.
the sphere goes down.
That seems...
And he has to make a dexterity save, which he fails miserably, so you can do him some damage. 2d6?
So that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. He's burning. Ah! Oh! Evil sorcery!
Yes. Also, flammable stuff in the room is on fire as well.
Is it true?
Yes.
Very well. I'm just saying that, okay,
Well,
for this time... No, wait a second. For this time, you instinctually moved the flaming sphere there in that corner. You don't really see the room, so let's say for the next round you will be able to move it in your line of sight. But now it's there. But you say that the room is going on fire, right? In fact, it's full of trash and stuff like that. So clearly there is all that can go on fire. So let's do this. Huh? So where it passes, it's starting to burn. Shit. It was there in the middle, and now it's... Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I will take out the longbow again and try to hit this big guy.
Okay. It's a narrow corridor. Mercy is in front of you, so he will have some cover, I'm afraid. But you can try.
Well.
Okay, you didn't roll
snake.
You didn't roll a 1, so you didn't stab Mercy in the back. But I'm afraid it's a miss. Shisa, you're surrounded by orcs, and the room is on fire.
Yeah. I'm going to... Are either of them injured yet?
You see that one of them is a bit burned, and the other one south of you is pristine.
So this one's a bit burned?
Yep.
Alright, then I will try to strike him with Shadow Spike.
Go for it.
A 23!
That is definitely a hit.
For 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing damage. You stab him through, and he dies.
Alright.
Oh!
And then she brings up her god. Well, I guess she's got a shield too. Something like
yes. Okay, it's the Orog. The Orog cannot get nearer to Mercy. So what he will do is he will chuck a javelin at her.
Much less scary than Max.
With disadvantage. So it's a complete miss. It hits Andrew in the face. No, it hits Andrew on the side of the wall, and ricocheting there, but not doing damage to anyone. Okay, Mercy.
My turn, big guy, and I'm gonna jump straight back into battle with him.
Oh,
I at least stopped him from hitting me with that very scary axe.
you did.
Not a hit.
Unfortunately, yeah, he's still very heavily armored. Do you stay there?
Yeah.
Yes. So at the end of your round, you see that he saw that was all the trick you had, so he's not afraid of you anymore. Tarlin.
Ding dong, motherfucker. He can roll a wisdom save again.
A wisdom save again?
Yes. The bell goes off once more.
We need a sound
afraid,
effect.
this time, yes. Let me see. The orcs. So, The one next to Shisa, he sees that the fire is coming. So he starts to move around you on the opposite side to attack you. With a 22
Yeah.
and 6 points of damage though.
Oh, just took it.
While you see that this guy, seeing that the room is about to go on fire, you see him. Again, he says the same word as before. Ulfa! Ulfa! And he's moving this way. You probably see what's going on here because you're inside the room. There is like a door which he's opening.
And a very
Yeah.
scary tea.
And there's very
No!
scary tea there.
Not the tea, people!
I don't know why they do maps like this, but hey, whatever. So yeah, it disappears behind the corner there. While this guy here he is still in the fight, he just wants to get away from the fire though. So he will go here. And he will try at you, Shisa. With an 8, which is a miss. Andrew.
A lot.
Let's see. I will step forward.
Mhm.
Do I see my flaming sphere?
You do. You don't really see it, but you see more. Say so. If you want to target this orc, it will be fine.
Okay. So what the orb will move upward, bash this orc, and then stop here.
Stop where? There. So like here.
Yes.
Okay.
So it makes like,
Oh,
and I will.
Okay. He rolls a save. He fails, so he gets
Okay.
6 points of damage. Nice. Okay.
And then I
it's-
will
Yeah.
cast it splash the one in front of me because I
Go
have
for
a
it.
protection.
Dexterity save.
You're not gonna make this one because I rolled a 1. See?
That's a fact.
well, see me.
Steady but surely.
And then I will go back in my corner because I'm ashamed. I'm really ashamed.
You really need to learn a new trick.
Yeah.
Shisa.
If
Shisa
only there was water.
is a little bit nervous about this flame. This guy is pretty injured, right?
He was just hit like now by fire and a bit of acid.
Yeah, so 15
You hit him
for
for
11,
11 points of damage.
yeah.
You slash him and kill him.
And she is going to move to this side of this guy, hopping up onto the bed.
Okay,
And
very well.
stepping away from the fire.
Yeah, the fire is like making it. It's not a wall fire. Like the fire is just on the ground, mostly putting on fire all the dirt that they have left. But walking on it could still be dangerous. Mercy, it's a duel, right? The orb is there, and he says, "This is when you fall, kitty cat.
Don't miss.
I won't."
That is not a miss.
7 points of damage,
I'm fine.
No,
and he
fine.
follows up with another attack. That's a miss.
I spend a superiority die.
To
I
riposte.
use riposte.
Go for it. Unfortunately, it's a miss. But he attacks you, then he misses. But you just put your trident in his armor, and you see that he moves his armor, almost break your trident, but you managed to get it out of the way at the last moment. But now it's your turn.
Like, oh, so you're not just a lumbering idiot. At least use that armor effectively. See if you can do it again. Okay,
He clearly
you can.
can do it again. Yes.
We're at a standstill here, big guy. You can't kill me, and you can't break me, and I can't break your armor. Put your weapon down. I won't kill you.
Well, Mercy, you are bleeding from several wounds, and your last leg. Maybe Tarlin can.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, with Mercy blocking the way, I'm not gonna easily hit him with my blast. So I'm gonna keep ringing a bell around his head.
Okay.
He's dead. For Wisdom save 13.
He fails.
And that's D12 of damage, necrotic.
Yes.
That was,
Almost.
9 damage.
Okay, he's not dead yet, but you see that the necrotic. You start to see blood coming out of his ears and nose. He's definitely wounded and not on a good streak, so to say.
He's starting to look a lot prettier.
Okay, the orcs. The one that ran away is making his way there. Okay. And inside the room, there's only one on you, Shisa. He definitely doesn't want to go through the fire again, so he will try to finish you here. Pretty lady. Took a 16.
Ooh, that
Do
would.
we still
That
do we
would
still have a
be-
shield?
Thanks to the powers of the Hex Blade, I still have a shield.
Okay, great. So luckily you have been missed. Okay, Andrew.
Now the flaming orb will close in on the big guy over here.
Uh-huh.
Also hitting him.
Get away, you fire. Poof.
Damn it. Well, he can't run from it, at least.
No, indeed. Okay, 13. Whoop. He failed. So it's 9 points damage. He started. Okay, Andrew, you see this image. There is Mercy you towering over her. There is this Orog, bloodied, covered in black armor, and now he's on fire. He looks like a demon from another world. Is spitting black blood, completely riddled in flame. Shisa, the door, the way is shut. You can't go back. There's fire everywhere.
But I can go forward. She is going to attack this orc here.
Go first.
Doing the same tactic as usual. Swinging Shadow Spike, and a 23 will probably hit.
It does, and also kills him.
Awesome. Excellent. In which case, she will, be finished.
You see that a few of the flames are starting to, quench because the stuff is just gone. It wasn't that much. It's the Orog. Yeah, Mercy. He clearly understands that he's not going to survive another 6 seconds. But he looks at you. He puts his face on your face. You see the black saliva dripping down, and he says, "I'm bringing you back. I'm bringing you with me."
Could survive this big guy. Drop
And
that
he
weapon.
will roll. He will roll athletic check to grapple you. So you can roll either an athletic. Oh, he rolled the natural one. So he fails completely. He stumbles and fails. But then he realizes that this is not the way you are going. So he will stab you with his axe. Took. That is the way you're going. For 10 points of slashing damage, which I guess
You
dying.
didn't even have to roll.
I know. Oh, that's true. And then he looks at you, Andrew, and he's like, "I'm coming for you, elf."
shit. Yeah, I can move.
But he ended his round next to the ball. So does he have to roll again, or
Yeah, it's the roll again.
Dex, right? 13, good.
Oh, yeah. So it takes 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. So he takes, "I'm coming for you, elf," and then you see him like exploding in flames. next to
By the gods.
Mercy, roll me that.
He did.
Already
15.
did.
I already did, sorry. Okay, so you did save. Talon, situation seems no more orcs.
I will move to Mercy and cast my Spare the
Spare the
Dying.
dying. Okay, very well. So
She
Mercy
can
is
stabilize.
Yes, she does. And you seem to have killed all the orcs, although one of them did escape. So who knows where he went?
Does Mercy have a potion of healing on her?
Unless you guys gave her one, no.
I still have one, so I will hand it over.
Feed it to her.
I will just pour it into her comatose body.
Pour one out for the homies.
Roll 2d4 plus 2. Someone.
Yeah.
Someone, anyone. Okay. So yeah, she awakens. The room is in disarray. A lot has been burned. The corpses of the orcs are charred and stinking. But yeah, and one of them, as you saw, escaped. So what is it that you would like to do? You don't look good, clearly. I don't know how much resources you have left, but
Perhaps we should make a
we should
tactical
probably-
retreat.
what would you like to do?
Take a tactical retreat.
Yeah, it seems like the best idea, actually.
I don't know what
Yep.
this creature they are summoning is, but it sounds like more than we can handle right now.
And where would you like to tactically retreat?
Back outside, maybe hiding in the bushes where we were before.
So completely leaving this place.
Although if we go all the way back, they can just man their holes again, and we have to go through that gauntlet again. I'm sure there's more orcs deeper within the mountain.
Well,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can this door be blocked off, perhaps? That we just came through.
The big one.
Mm.
Well, it was opening to the inside, so in order to block it, you would have to block it from this side.
What about this one? Could we take all the shit in this room and build a barricade?
On that door.
Yeah.
This one, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That could actually be a better idea, because you notice that the only way to get to you now is either they come from the entrance or they cross the rift and they have cut the bridge. So it could be that you have some time if you barricade yourself here.
If two of us start barricading this door, we can actually go back and bar this door so they can't get in from the outside.
Well, we
'Cause that
still
door is sturdy.
need Ella to get back from her scouting outside, though.
She can knock.
She will have to knock at the door and ask.
Yeah,
What's the
I think-
password?
I think that's the plan for now.
There wasn't a password.
And
There's
take-
always been a password. Did you not get it?
So barricade this door with shit and
Yes. So you put
close
as
this
much
one
shit. Yeah.
and then take a short rest.
And take a short rest. Okay. Clearly, for the long rest, it would have been more of an issue. But if you take your time to barricade this, in fact, in 1 hour time, yeah, you don't even hear anyone coming to knock at the door. Like, either they're preparing themselves more or less in the same way somewhere else, or of course they have other ways of getting to you, but you do manage to get a short rest inside this room. while you're getting your short rest, you can also look around the room a bit. What you find is a loose stone on the south wall that containing a sack holding 250 silver pieces.
Okay, just opening the party loot here. So,
250 silver pieces, 40 gold pieces,
40 gold pieces.
a potion of healing,
Yay!
and on the body of the Orog, you found a key. So you don't know what this key is for. Also, a mercy. If the smell doesn't bother you too much, you see the Orog was wearing plate armor.
Oh, it does not bother me too much. I come from a gladiatorial area. Smell is something that stopped bothering me a while ago.
Then if you want, you can wear plate armor, which will give you an armor class of 18 plus your shield.
Very nice.
This is fun. Mercy just like looks at this Orog like, it's a good thing you're still useful when you're dead. Give me that. She just yanks it off him. Like, ah.
Yes, you see, it's a bit patchwork. It's like clearly it was made of several different armors. Some of them even of dwarven made. Others mixed with pieces of orcish manufacture, if you can call it such. It really looks like the armor of a mercenary or an orc, of course. But here and there, you also see some pieces of dwarven armor. So, yeah, you makes quite a visual with it. You guys can spend as many hit dice as you want. Do mark them down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do mark them down on your character sheet, please. Mark down all the spells that you have used. You get your rest. Nobody has come to bother you so far. Either they're hiding or they're waiting for you, preparing another ambush. You have fought many orcs inside this dwarven compound, and maybe there will be more to come. And we are just at the very beginning of the Forge of Fury. What else awaits you inside this death trap? We will only know in the next episode. Tales from the Yawning Portal, an epic campaign by all of you. And that's it for tonight. I want to start by apologizing for the problem we had in the beginning. Well, that I had in the beginning. Luckily, we fixed it with some hack. I hope everybody had fun. Do we have announcements? Somebody here is very good at saying what the next games are. That's Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Pull it up. While you pull it up, I know one game that's going on next week on Monday, which is Princes of the Apocalypse with DM Ben as DM, of course, and all of us playing. So don't miss that game. Same hour, same channel. And what else do we have, Eric?
Other than the Monday slot, which our GM graciously did for me, on Tuesday, if nothing has changed, there will be a DDO session with Ken and Stan at 6 p.m. UTC. And then skipping a few days forward, on Saturday, there will be a game of Out of the Abyss with DM Leone and her little Dungeon Delvers, starting at 5 p.m. UTC. And then on Sunday is Tomb of Annihilation, I believe, with DM Tolly and his Jungle Fevered Bunch at 7 p.m. UTC.
Okay. Anybody else? Something to say?
Oh, I think we should just thank our viewers for coming. Thank Fumbles and Fame for hosting us. And we're having fun, and hopefully you guys got some enjoyment out of our play too. And we hope to see you next week as the campaign continues. And then, of course, Tales of the Yawning Portal shall continue in 2 weeks' time.
I am going to kill them. I am going to kill them.
Yeah, but no, you'll wait until level 20 and do it right when we think we're on top of things.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's it from us, guys. So we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye.